let's move on to dollar yen. All right, dollar yen. We covered this last week, and remember we talked about the square root levels. If you recall, we looked at, remember the square root level little lesson that we did last week where we talked about, we compared to Euro last year, one square root progression from the year open, 115.10, we got 116.17, that was the daily close, and I will go out on a limb and say that the high for the year might be in place for dollar yen on the first trading or second trading day of the year. Not a crazy thing to say based on just the square root progression setup that we talked about last week. So yeah, that's that. Now, how do you trade this, right? So one, that former high at, what is that, 1550? That's resistance now. It's basically today's high, so you might not even, you might not be getting back to that level anyway. But let's go to a short-term chart here. All right, you see this channel here? We broke above it and failed, a little false breakout action. I would be looking at that basically as resistance now, which is going to be 15, call it 15, 15, 15, 20. And that's where I'd be looking to short if you're not already short. Okay. Downside price surfer is asking about dollar CAD. We will get there, my friend. Downside focus initially is going to be 1250 or so. Trend line in these lows back here from November. Okay. Now is a pretty good time for a little announcement. You may have heard this before, but we are looking for profitable traders here at Scandinavian Capital Markets. Okay, we've launched a new version of our prop trading program. So if that's something that interests you, listen up. We're funding up to $1 million, given that you pass our assessment, meet our requirements. No monthly fees, time constraints or anything. Just trade and get funded. That's simple. Again, you've got to meet the requirements and pass our test. So again, check it out if this interests you, if you are profitable, if you think you've got what it takes, the skills, the work ethic, and all of that, then check it out and start your pathway to becoming a money manager. So if that interests you, please go to scandinavianmarkets.com/getfunded.